Kalen DeBoer and Ryan Grubb is not letting off the gas when it comes to this 2026 recruiting class, as they have just offered 2 more 4-star quarterbacks scholarships. And I'm going to be breaking that down in today's video. But before I get started, welcome to Inside Bama Recruiting, a part of the Bama Standard Network. Guys, if you haven't already, make sure to like, share, and subscribe below. If you like watching anything pertaining to Alabama football, we're talking about recruiting, interviews, current, former players, all that good stuff. But let's go ahead and jump into today's video. Like I said, Kalen DeBoer did give out 2 more scholarships to 2026 quarterbacks. We're talking about 4-star quarterback Jett Thomalla and 4-star quarterback Matt Ponatoski, and we're going to break those down today. Starting off with the first one that was offered on May 15th, we're talking about 4-star quarterback Jett Thomalla, who is currently committed to Iowa State. Now, this is going to be a flip. Me personally, after watching this film or reading plenty about him, he is gaining a lot of momentum quick. And I personally believe even if he doesn't commit to Alabama, he will be a flip from Iowa State to somewhere else. He's standing at 6'5", 195 pounds, considered the 14th ranked quarterback in this class and 215th player nationally, a very highly rated player here out of Omaha, Nebraska, and was invited to the Elite 11 camp, which I believe personally gave him a lot of momentum into this class and is now garnering him all this attention. He's a 1 to 2 year development quarterback according to 24/7 Sports, has great pocket awareness, best in quick perimeter passing game, has great touch when layering throws. And in last season, he had a 70% completion percentage with 3,664 yards thrown, 47 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions. Now, what I love about Jett Thomalla in this whole 1 to 2 year development thing is, look, I get it. People don't want to hear about other quarterbacks coming in soon, especially with Keelan Russell waiting in the wings to take over after Ty Simpson leaves. I mean, that's crazy. We're talking about Keelan Russell not being scared off. In my opinion, if Keelan was going to be scared off, he wouldn't have came to Alabama anyways, knowing that Ty Simpson was most likely going to be the experienced starter from the get-go, in my opinion. Now, obviously, he's going to want to fight for that playing time, and he truly believes he is the better quarterback, as I would want my quarterback to think that anyways, right? So, but with that being said, when you're talking about the situation of Jett possibly coming in and learning under Kalen, learning this system, and he looks very prototypical, right, when it comes to this style of offense that Kalen DeBoer and Ryan Grubb run, I think this could be a potential predecessor to Keelan Russell, in my opinion, for sure, without a shadow of a doubt here. But with that being said, moving on to the next recruit, we're talking about 4-star quarterback Matt Ponatoski, who is currently uncommitted. He stands at 6'2", 190 pounds, considered the number 22 quarterback in this class, 312th player nationally out of Cincinnati, Ohio. Now, here's the interesting part for him. He's considered a dual sport athlete. He's a very highly rated baseball player. We're not talking about some scrub going in the 19th round in the MLB draft. We're talking about a guy that potentially is going to go in the first round of the MLB draft in the future here. He's a very highly rated baseball player. And I'm assuming, and I've been reading, that he is considering the baseball teams of where he will commit as well. That's why he's checking out Kentucky, Vanderbilt, I'm assuming Oklahoma, Alabama, and places like that. So the baseball program will have a factor, in my opinion, on where he does commit. He was the State of Ohio Gatorade Player of the Year. He does a great job on layering his throws with bullets and touch passes, in my opinion. He does a great job of rolling out of the pocket and keeping his eyes downfield. When you watch him, it's definitely Pat Mahomes-ish, right? So I'm not saying he's Pat Mahomes by any stretch here, but what I'm getting at is he does a great job of rolling out of the pocket, maneuvering, side-arming, stuff like that, making those crazy throws, right? So definitely a baller when it comes down to it. You ever look at somebody and go, yeah, that's just a football player? That's Matt Ponatoski, in my opinion. Has shown the ability to read the whole field. So definitely could be that field general that covers all routes, right? So that sees the whole field and all that good stuff. But last season had a 70% completion percentage, 4,085 yards, 56 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions. That's crazy to me. That's some numbers. Both these guys, really, Jett Thomalla and Matt Ponatoski, has put up crazy numbers this past season at their schools. Obviously, we want to see that translate into this upcoming season and see how it progresses from there. But both these guys have huge potential when you look at the possibility of them coming and learning under Kalen DeBoer and Ryan Grubb in this system. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, give me a like, share, and subscribe below. Other than that, have a good day. And as always,
roll down tide.